All right, members, good morning. And to all those in the viewing public, in the gallery, and out there in the lobby, welcome to your house. I now call this first day, third special session to order. Please all rise for a moment of silent prayer. Thank you, members. I now recognize the clerk to please call the roll.
Representative Banda,
Present.
Representative Bato,
Present.
Representative Selena Babauta,
Present.
Representative Sheila Babauta,
Present.
Representative Blanco,
Here.
Representative Joao Komatsu,
Yeah.
Representative Vicente Komatsu,
Present.
Representative Demapan,
Stiga.
Representative Flores,
Present.
Representative Guerrero, Representative Lizama,
Present.
Representative Manglonia,
Present.
Representative Probst, Representative Christina Sablan,
Present.
Representative John Paul Sablan,
Stiga.
Representative Sid Nicolas,
Present.
Representative Staffler,
Present.
Representative Villa Gomez,
Present.
Representative Yang Tamay,
Yang.
Representative Guerrero, Representative Probst, Mr. Speaker, Representative Hubert,
Present.
Mr. Speaker,
Present.
Mr. Speaker, 19 members present and 1 member absent.
Thank you, clerk. I think Representative Probst is in the building and will be making his way soon. All right, with 19 members present, that constitutes a quorum. I now call for recess. The resolution. Thank you.
And I just. What? Yes. Hold the plaque, and I'll just say a few as well. Test, test. Come on up into the front. Right here. Yay. All right. Thank you all for joining us here today. And thank you to the family of Miss Maria Carmen Palacios Muña. And we will begin. So today we are here to honor and commend with the House Resolution 22-6, Miss Maria Carmen Palacios Muña for her long record of public service for nearly 50 years. It will be 50 years in December. 50 years of service at the Micronesian Legal Services Corporation. She began as a secretary in 1971 and has worked in many roles, from notarizing thousands of documents to supporting some of the most vulnerable in our community navigate the legal system through her work as a paralegal. Today, we present to you this House resolution. Congratulations. If we would like to invite the Micronesian Legal Service team to come up for the photo, you're welcome to have more in the photo if you'd like. Please join us. We'll give them a second to join us. Yeah, come on over. Let's even up the, yeah, perfect. please come on in. All right. There we go. Yeah. Fill it up and even it out. There we go. Okay. One without masks.
You've been serving 50 years, you're more than immunized.
Thank you so much. Wait for Maria.
Thank you. And congratulations, Miss Maria Munya, for your many, many years of service. Thank you. Thank you. And we have one more. Oh, did you want to say anything, Miss Munya? Did you have any words to say? Yeah, she has some. Absolutely. I'll hold this for you.
I wrote it so I don't forget.
I wrote it down too.
Thank you for this recognition. I am very humble. I would like to thank my family for their love and support over the years. I would also like to thank my MLSC family for their trust in me. Thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome. And Miss Jane would like to speak also on your behalf.
I have had the pleasure of working with Maria since I started at Micronesian Legal Services. And, you know, she was still a secretary then, and then she became a paralegal. And it has been a joy. I have learned so much from her. And she is one of the most humble servants. If, you know, we're not public, we're private, but she's a public servant, helping everyone with the most approachable and sincere and loving manner that I have ever known. And it's been my greatest honor to work with her. Thank you, Maria.
Take a picture of that. And thank you, Ms. Jane Mack, because we're going to honor you next. So if you can please stay here at the top, and whoever else is going to be part of her presentation. Thank you. If she wants this. Okay. All right. Sorry.
I didn't tell my family, so I don't know my family here. Thank you.
I think it's live, so your family can watch on the YouTube. So today we are also here to honor with House Resolution 22-7 to commend and honor Ms. Jane Mack for her long record of advocacy, serving as directing attorney at the Micronesian Legal Services Corporation since 1984. 36 years. And in those 3 decades plus, she's been part of over 8,000 civil cases, ensuring that all people are treated fairly and with respect, holding the government and its institutions and all institutions accountable, especially to the most vulnerable among us. Thank you for your service over these many, many years. We commend you. Come on up and let's take this picture. If anyone else would like to join, I would please join her right here in the middle. All right.
Marissa, come in the picture, please. Come on, Marissa. That's no fair.
if you'd like to say a few words.
I'm so lucky that I got to work at Micronesian Legal Services and that I'm still working at Micronesian Legal Services. I'm not the perfect employee, but it has been really a joy and a blessing, even in the times when it wasn't a joy and a blessing. It's still a joy and a blessing to be able to help people and to have the opportunity to be here today too. So in this great community, I just am so grateful to be here. Thank you.
And we're grateful for you. We have one other person who'd like to speak on your behalf.
Don't go anywhere. Where's Maria? Maria, come here, please. My name is Robert Torres, and I'm a member of the board of directors, and along with Lee Plisco and all the staff and management. Look, the two people here before you epitomize selflessness, of giving of themselves, service to our community, and sacrifice of time away from their family, away from everything, and to serve the indigent persons of our Commonwealth and throughout Micronesia. Thank you, Eliso and Shay and everything just doesn't do justice of 50 years. My goodness, some of us weren't even born yet, right? And since the early days of the Trust Territory through our Commonwealth, Jane and Maria have been serving our community. And the resolution is really just a milestone of service to acknowledge the kind of work and the zealous advocacy for our community. They do it for our citizens, our residents, our neighbors, and our friends. And their family have given much of their time, and we thank you for allowing us this moment to say thank you to Jane and to Maria for all their hard work. But we know one thing, we are absolutely, absolutely, absolutely proud of all that you have accomplished. But the record is long, but we're not done. Because anyone knows of an MLSC staff is that they continue to bring it every day, in every way, and the pay is never enough, and the time is never enough. But the moments and opportunities to always say thank you, when you see them, give them your best, because we get their best. And Jane and Maria are only two of the many hardworking folks of the Micronesian Legal Service throughout Micronesia, and the vision that was created stands before you in service. And so on behalf of all the friends and family of Micronesia, all the citizens and the clients that you have served through all the decades, and looking forward to many more, we wish you nothing but great health, continued service, and our greatest pride and joy for all that you bring to us. Thank you so much.
We now rise back to session. Thank you, members, and congratulations to the two honorees. Before we move forward to public comments, I'd like to recognize the floor leader for the suspension of rules. Floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And with that, I offer a motion to suspend Rule 3, Section 6. Rule 3, Section 6, and Rule 9, Section 8. So move.
Thank you, floor leader. A motion has been made by the floor leader to suspend pertinent rules and has been seconded on the floor. Discussion? Ready? Okay. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Oh, my apologies, members. Roll call, please, clerk. Thank you.
Representative Bada,
Yes.
Representative Gato,
Yes.
Representative Selena Babalta,
Yes.
Representative Sheila Babalta,
Yes.
Representative Blanco,
Yes.
Representative Joel Komatsu,
Good.
Representative Vicente Komatsu,
Yes.
Representative Demapan,
I'm good.
Representative Flores,
Yes.
Representative Guerrero, Representative Lizama,
Yes.
Representative Gloria,
Yes.
Representative Probst, Representative Christina Sablan,
Yes.
Representative John Paul Sablan,
Good.
Representative San Nicolas,
Yes.
Representative Stapler,
Yes.
Representative Yankama,
Our
Representative Yumo,
Yes.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, all 20 members present voted yes.
Thank you, clerk. With all 20 members voting yes, the motion passes. We now proceed to item number 2, public comments, and the floor is open. Please state your name and the entity you represent. You have 3 minutes. Floor is open.
Good morning. Good morning, Hafade and Tiro, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Vice Speaker, and members of this honorable body. My name is Jose Simofnes. I am an employee of the Department of Finance, Division of Customs and Quarantine. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, my team and I are here to express our support on House Bill 22-54, and that is to update the definition of tobacco products in the CNMI's excise tax laws and to bring the tobacco tax rates to the recommended levels. Based on my observation at the many places that I've visited, a cigarette pack and a tobacco price here in the CNMI are the cheapest. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, we are grateful for the inclusion also in the bill, the Tobacco Enforcement Fund. One of the many challenges with my customs counterparts in other jurisdictions is cigarette smuggling. We are mindful that with an increase of excise tax on cigarettes and tobacco products, we anticipate smuggling attempts at all ports of entry, and that is to include Tinian and Rhoda. The Tobacco Enforcement Fund will help us to purchase equipment, training, and other needed resources to counter cigarette smuggling at our ports. Again, Mr. Speaker and honorable members, thank you for the opportunity to express our support of House Bill 22-54. I ask you, Mr. Members and members of this body, for your indulgence to support the passage of this bill. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Mofnes. The floor is still open.
Hafadays and Tiro. My name is Amber Mendiola, and I am the Non-Communicable Disease Bureau Administrator under the Commonwealth Healthcare Corporation. And I'm here today to speak on behalf of House Bill 22-54. According to the 2016 CNMI NCD Hybrid Survey, 1 out of every 4 adults in the CNMI smokes cigarettes. The report further states that 1 out of every 5 adults in the CNMI chew betel nut, and majority of them chew with tobacco. Data from the 2019 Youth Risk Behavioral Survey shows that more kids are starting or trying out cigarettes in middle school or sometimes even earlier. Tobacco use is still one of the main leading causes of disease and death in the CNMI. Current research shows that tobacco is also a risk factor for chronic chronic conditions such as hypertension, diabetes, and cancer. Some of these diseases you wouldn't even think would be related to tobacco, but you would be surprised at what the data is showing us. Research from international and national organizations showcase that increasing tobacco taxes